Okie dokie. I had decided, in preparation for Space Marine 2 coming out, I would have a cheeky go at streaming my way through the first Space Marine. Hopefully this will also double as a little bit of research for some of the violent hack and slash games that I hope to create, and we'll have a bit of fun. Alright, let's go. I've been massively getting into Warhammer 40K recently, because it's fucking epic, and I'm gradually working out how to play the tabletop game as well. So this feels like a good time to get stuck back into this. Marines versus Tyranids is that initial bit of lore of the first contact between the Imperium of Man and the Tyranids is one of the most epic bits of lore I've ever read of any kind. Exterminatus means basically annihilating absolutely everything on the planet. And that massive titan is called the God Machine, with a machine spirit. They are absolutely vital. Ultramarines. And Ultramarines is just the coolest word ever. And immediately the music stands out as well. The music's brilliant immediately. And as I'm playing this, I am also watching some Warhammer battle reports. So it's all Warhammer all the time at the moment. One sad thing about the new game is that
the Orks have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense west.
See if you can recognise who Titus Factor is.
Their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
I'll give you the rest of the cutscene to see if you can guess.
Get the ship to safety. We'll find another way down.
Hi, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Joe returning to launch bay.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orks.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
And that is Mark Strong. 15 years ago, before he was a massive star as he is now. Unfortunately, they've not been able to get him for the next game. They've got Clive Stanton, who was a Rolo in Vikings, but he's apprehensive about the quality of his voice acting in it, but we'll have to see. Come on, man. Now I played this for the first time a couple of years ago. it really struck me. Wow, this is a real. Feels like a blueprint for the kind of combat in the rebooted God of War games. It's got that exact same kind of melee feel. It's very similar kind of gameplay. You've got the melee attacks, and then you've got lots of explosions. Really feel the weight of the Space Marine's body and its attacks. Part of that is awesome melee takedowns as well. Bit of slow, cheeky slow motion. Can't beat some slow motion melee takedowns. Orks are very silly.
Get off my ship, Space Marine!
And their lore is very funny because they know nothing about technology, but they have this thing called the Gestalt psychic field, where if they think something should work, then it works, and it holds all their tech together. Destroying that thing actually made the pipes explode along the liquid. They're on combos as well. That's very, very inspiring.
I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
Just want to check one setting. I recommend anyone who wants to know anything about Warhammer, any element that piques your interest, go to YouTube channel Lutin09, Luetin09, and he has gone into granular detail on practically every single element of Warhammer, so I can't recommend him enough. And one thing I love about Warhammer is the massive scale of things. I love things that are on a massive scale. Too easy. And that Space Marine armour is so iconic and awesome. Especially that blue.
Captain Titus, come in. Damned Orks shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
It's clever the subtle way that you give a digital character weight, because you've got the screen shaking, you've got the sounds, and you've got the vibrations. There aren't vibrations at the moment when he's walking, but that's another way to do it. Ooh. Crashing epic ships is awesome! I seem to remember there being collectibles. There we go. A servitor. Audio logs, that's how you do it. It plays it in the background as you fight, instead of you having to just fucking read it.
Brothers, Iridian slithered.
I saw rocks in the sky.
is the exact same weapon system as Bulletstorm. So you've got the bolt pistol, which is infinite, and then so there is ammunition.
The humans all alone!
Captain!
Destroy them!
For the Emperor! You see, no games seem to have the idea to make the settings, like the options of a game, actually part of the canon of the game, rather than just having it be, oh, this is play resume, this and that and the other. Because with difficulty, you just go, oh yeah, this will be easier. You could say the Emperor protects. The Emperor is blessing this mission with special attention, and that makes it easier. Or have the Emperor believes in you to need no enhancements and makes it more difficult. There's no reason why it can't all be part of the law. This is fully automatic. And grenades. Okay. Right, let's find something. Oh, and there's a sprint attack as well. I bet they properly making the new God of War games really must have played this. They must have done. With that use of momentum and the slight slowing down of time and things is so effective.
Are you wounded?
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do. But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, of course.
Enemy sighted!
I'm sure the first rule is in the Codex Astartes is don't take your helmet off.
We'll make for the defense cannon, Captain.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
It's nothing better than a good audio log. It's just a capture, it's not a full, it's not like a massive story, it's not massively conceited, just normal people doing normal things in an extraordinary situation. Do so much. Writers don't like it because it's environmental auxiliary storytelling, as opposed to someone saying, oh, this is happening at this, and that is happening at that. Let's see if I can play the audio logs.
Not in the disease ward, Dominus.
They use an option so that you can play it, you can turn it on and then play it while you're playing. Nothing like a good sprint and charge. They probably captured the boots on the ground being visible violent death. Oh, so that 2 level 500 was on top of my last campaign.
You have saved us.
Rise, guardsman. You saved yourself. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines, follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsman. We rendezvous with Xenos, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gunman.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond that.
Grab some ammo.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1,000,000 orcs. They fight.
What?
Only
No.
in death.
Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I want to see a space marine for the end.
Little conversations off to the side.
What's a thousand
World building, that's how you do exciting world building, is you have drips and drabs all over the place that isn't all about this is the plot, this is where we're going next, this is what we have to do.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
As I was saying, nothing really, this is the only way that all we've ever get is like the board games, which is all conceptual, and the lore, which is all conceptual, but then we need more games like this where it goes, oh yeah, this is what it's actually like, and a first hand view of what's actually happening in these massive battles.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you. The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have
A little bit of mystery, something is unusual.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Iconic chainsword. The Mark 11 Hell's Teeth chainsword is the close combat weapon of choice among Space Marines. Strike and stun. List of attacks. Nice.
Kill every last one of them!
That spattering of random slight slow motion is such an effective technique.
Kill them all!
Let's see what one of the takedowns are. to do like big swarms of enemies. So a bit of a way. Powerful.
Dropship incoming!
Special takedown. Oh, I have to dash.
Space Marines, thank you. We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, Guardsman?
Inside, but the door is sealed.
Believe they will let us through. Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
Space Marines.
Properly makes you feel like a space marine.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the greenskins are headed here from the south.
And the difference between a normal one and a man, much bigger. Just you feel like a Superman.
Reinforce their position. Hold the line. And stay alive.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Thank thee. Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus, of the Ultramarines. You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
I sent out 10. That damn gun. We don't have the numbers to make an assault. And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight problem down here.
If you give me an audio log, well written, well acted audio log, I will search the end of the earth to find more.
Genetic scan complete. Adeptus Astartes. Access.
Fury mode.
What do you know of the Titan?
I will shout for the
Only that our
Emperor!
troops are sent to guard the Titan
One of those
Invictus
box
at
units.
manufacturing
For the
projects.
Emperor!
That was 2 weeks ago, and we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Get me that field manual. Stuck on bloody Forge World and not a single tech priest in sight.
I know what tech priest is now.
Form a down firing line!
of maybe that's what this is what Game Workshop's doing to some months. And yeah, we're going to get stuck into some 40k caps. Attaching health to global kills is such a good idea. They do that in Doom as well. Towards the gun. It's always helpful having a massive visual landmark. They do that really well in like talents. Actually, they go, oh, look where we are. Where can we go? Oh, look at that window in the distance. Tear it off, can I?
The Orks hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
And the gun battery?
The Orks took it almost as soon as we got here, nearly 2 weeks ago. Our unit was the only one out to make landfall before they gained control. Now none of our ships can get past the gun.
Weapons authorization confirmed. Access granted.
Nice. Sniper rifle.
That's where the Orks breached the gun battery.
Survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. Done well. But you are no longer alone. We will retake the gun. You will get your reinforcements.
I'll hold you to that.
We're heading back to the command post, Captain. Good luck. Sector 29, 30, 34. Injured workers should seek treatment in Sector 46.
All sniper rifles need to have a built-in slow motion aiming thing. Aim steady slow
on the
motion
high ground.
option.
It's a fight now!
I hope they haven't made this screen shaking when you sprint part of the new one. It's getting jarring very quickly.
Space Marines to kill!
Oh, you need to hold it down in order to get to play automatically.
Just get the ship out of orbit, pilot. Lieutenant Miller. The Orks cut off our
need to agree with as well.
I suggest we move the unit
Here we
to a
go.
more defensible position, sir.
Do it, and make sure...
Space Marines!
Once we get through these battlements, we will use the breach caused by the rock to enter the gun fortress.
I need to find a battle to test out this fury mode. Warhammer 40K games they're just an open goal because all of the visuals is done for you already. Most visuals are absolutely everything you got. You just got to stitch it together. Fucking banger. And there's Dynamic getting covered with blood. That's cool.
These cables. They must be powering Ork contraptions across the battlefield. Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Jump packs. I hope they do more of these.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the Orks down here.
Loose jump. Add verticality. You have to have verticality in your games because it's just it makes such a difference. Oh, awesome! You can aim it, aim big. Stun. Sure, I'm doing some combos to get
the Orks right into the gun fortress.
Goliath is not a very good name for anything that's meant to be strong, really. Big scale chains and bombs.
This fortress is swarming with Orks. Clearing this
Doors
place will
on
take
it.
days.
So cool.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We'll find a way to destroy the gun.
Vengeance launch.
A vengeance launcher. That sounds promising.
Sticky grenade launcher.
Many cave facilities should expect significant delays regarding removal of disease tags.
Do they stick to the Orks? They stick to the Orks.
Authorization and Dark Alpha. Access granted.
An armory. Sure to be something useful.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Releasing safeguards. Remember that we honor the machine god by
Kill them Space Marine!
I think you've got a health and armor. And it needs a spin in place. I didn't realise how much help from turn place buttons down that one.
Shell storage is below.
access restricted. Upper deck.
These are my least favourite ones. Oh, these Orks think different colours do different things, so I think so if it's red it means it's faster, because they think red means something's faster. Hold to listen while fighting. Perfect. Jeez. just charge head first into things. Take down the snipers first. Should get to the point because okay, you need to actually play it the way it's meant to be played now. You can't just run through. Oh, okay. That's a slight problem. Is that you're not invincible when you're doing it. You're doing the takedowns.
We need to get the shell into that loader.
There. I will place the charge on that shell. Now to move the shell into place.
All loaded, Captain.
With luck, the Orks will feed it right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sir Douglas. Follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift. We seem to have annoyed these Orks.
Yeah, that would be some fate. Shit. Oh.
Keep clear. This is not the drill.
You may use my variety of weapons.
There, the secondary lift.
No. Pick up. Gear icon itself. No lift music. Marks mode. Well.
Shell loading.
Space Marine to war!
There's our shell. The Orks have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover
Stand
you.
clear. Reset for firing.
Incoming fire. Incoming.
Reloading.
Oh.
Enemy sighted.
Stand clear.
Can't feel a bit of control vibrations from it.